Hello everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel, Mr. Corby. Our topic for today is about use and maintain kitchen tools and equipment. Materials of kitchen utensils and equipment commonly found in the kitchen. Any cook should be familiar with the correct utensils, devices, and equipment in the kitchen. It is important to consider several things and not only the price when buying them. The job of cooking requires specific tools, utensils, and equipment for proper and efficient preparation of food. Each piece has been designed to accomplish a specific job in the kitchen. The tools, utensils, and equipment are made of different materials, each having certain advantages and disadvantages. The following list are materials of kitchen utensils and equipment commonly found in the kitchen. Aluminum is the best for all around use. It is the most popular, lightweight, attractive, and less expensive. It requires care to keep it shiny and clean. Much more, it gives even heat distribution no matter what heat temperature you have. It is available in sheet or cast aluminum. Since it is a soft metal, the lighter gauges will dent and scratch easily, making the utensil unusable. Stainless steel is the most popular material used for tools and equipment, but is more expensive. It is easier to clean and shine and will not wear out as soon as aluminum. Choose those with copper, aluminum, or laminated steel bottoms to spread heat and keep the pot from getting hit dark spots. Stainless steel utensils may be bought in many gauges, from light to heavy. Glass is good for baking but not practical on top or surface cooking. Great care is needed to make sure for long shelf life. Cast iron is sturdy but must be kept seasoned to avoid rust. Salad oil with no salt or shortening can be rubbed inside and out and dry. Wash with soap, not detergent, before using. Ceramic and heat-proof glass is used especially for baking dishes, casseroles, and measuring cups. Glass and ceramic conduct the heat slowly and evenly. Many of these baking dishes are decorated and can go from stove or oven to the dining table. Teflon is a special coating applied to the inside of some aluminum or steel pots and pans. It helps food from not sticking to the pan. It is easier to wash and clean. However, take care not to scratch the Teflon coating with sharp instrument like knife or fork. Use wooden or plastic spatula to turn or mix food inside. Plastic and hard rubber are used for cutting and chopping boards, tabletops, trays, garbage pails, and canisters. They are much less dull to knives than metal and more sanitary than wood. Plastic are greatly durable and cheap but may not last long. Here are the cooking utensils list that every kitchen needs. Number 1. A buster is handy for returning some of the meat or poultry juices from the pan back to the food. Basting brushes can be used for the same purpose, but they are also convenient for buttering the tops of breads and baked goods after they come out of the oven. Cans or bottle openers, used to open a food tin, preferably with a smooth operation and comfortable grip and turning knob. Colanders, also called a vegetable strainer, are essential for various tasks from cleaning vegetables to straining pasta or tin contents. Number 4. Cutting boards, a wooden or plastic board where meats and vegetables can be cut. Dredgers, used to shake flour, salt, and pepper on meat, poultry, and fish. Double boiler, used when temperatures must be kept below boiling, such as for egg, sauces, puddings, and to keep foods warm without overcooking. Emery boards or sharpening steel, used to sharpen long knives. Flipper, used for turning hamburgers and other food items. Funnels, used to fill jars made of various sizes of stainless steel, aluminum, or plastic. Garlic press is a kitchen tool which is specifically designed for the purpose of pulping garlic for cooking. Graters, used to grate, shred, slice, and separate foods such as carrots, cabbage, and cheese. Handy and poultry roasting tools make it easier to lift a hot roasted turkey from the roaster to the serving platter without it falling apart. Kitchen knives, often referred to as cooks or chef's tools. Knives are a must for all types of kitchen tasks, from peeling an onion and slicing carrots to carving a roast or turkey. Kitchen shears, they are practical for opening food packages, cutting tape or string to package foods, or simply to remove labels or tags from items. Other cutting tools such as box cutters are just as handy, especially for opening packages. Measuring cups, spoons, measuring tools are among the most important items found in any kitchen. Since consistently, good cooking depends upon accurate measurements. Measuring tools should be standardized. Measuring cups and spoons are also in the home kitchen. Scales are used to weigh materials of bigger volumes. These are delicate and precision instruments that must be handled carefully and are more dependable in terms of accuracy. Pasta spoon or server is used to transfer a little or much cooked pasta to a waiting plate without mess. Pasta spoons are best used with spaghetti style or other long pasta noodles. You can use a large slotted serving spoon for short pastas. Potato masher, used for mashing cooked potatoes, carrots, or other soft cooked vegetables. Rotary egg beater, used for beating small number of eggs or butter. The beater should be made up of stainless steel and gear driven for ease in rotating. Scraper, a rubber or silicone tools to blend or scrape the food from metal or plastic. It is also egg turners or flippers. Seafood serving tools make the task of cleaning seafood and removing the shell much easier. For cooking seafood, utensils will vary depending on what you are cooking. Serving spoons, a utensil consisting of a small, shallow bowl on a handle, used in preparing, serving, or eating food. Serving tongs are used to more easily grab and transfer larger food items, poultry or meat portions to our serving platter. Soup ladle is used for serving soup or stews, but can also be used for gravy, dessert sauces, or other foods. And now let's talk about the kinds of knives. Butcher knife, used to section raw meat, poultry, and fish. It can be used as a cleaver to separate small joints or to cut bones. French knife, used to chop, dice, or ground meat food. Heavy knives have a saber or flat grind. Roast beef slicer, used to slice roasts, ham, and thick solid cuts of meats. Boning knife, used to fillet fish and to remove raw meat from the bone. Fruit and salad knife, used to prepare salad greens, vegetables, and fruits. Spatula, used to level off ingredients when measuring and to spread frostings and sandwich fillings. Citrus knife, used to section citrus fruits. The blade has a two-sided serrated edge. Paring knife, used to core, peel, and section fruits and vegetables. Blades are short, concave with hollow ground. And now let's go back to the kitchen tools and equipment. Spoons, solid, slotted, or perforated, made of stainless steel or plastic. The solid ones are used to spoon liquids over foods and to lift foods, including the liquid out of the pot. Temperature scales, used to measure heat intensity. Different thermometers are used for different purposes in food preparation, for meat, candy, or deep fat frying. Other small thermometers are hung or stand in ovens or refrigerators to check the accuracy of the equipment's thermostat. 2-tin fork, used to hold meats while slicing and to turn solid pieces of meat while browning or cooking. Made of stainless steel and with heat-proof handle. Vegetable peeler, used to scrape vegetables such as carrots and potatoes and to peel fruits. The best ones are made of stainless steel with sharp double blade that swivels. Whisks for blending, mixing used for whipping eggs or butter, and for blending gravies, sauces, and soups. The beaters are made of looped steel piano wires which are twisted together to form the handle. Wooden spoons continue to be kitchen essentials because of their usefulness for use for creaming, stirring, and mixing. They should be made of hard wood. And now let's talk about the kitchen equipment. Equipment. In the kitchen, more complicated tools are called equipment. They may refer to a small electrical appliance, such as a mixer, or a large, expensive, power-operated appliance, such as a range or a refrigerator. Equipment like range, ovens, refrigerators, conventional, convection, and microwave are mandatory pieces in the kitchen or in any food establishment. Refrigerators, freezers are necessary in preventing bacterial infections from foods. Most refrigerators have a special compartment for meat, fruits, and vegetables to keep the moisture content of each type of food. Butter compartment holds butter separately to prevent food odors from spoiling its flavor. Basically, refrigerator or freezer is an insulated box equipped with refrigeration unit and a control to maintain the proper inside temperature for food storage. Auxiliary equipment like griddles, tilting skillets, broilers, grills, steamers, coffee makers, deep fat fryers, cutting equipment, meat slicer, food choppers, grinders, mixers, and bowls, pots and pans are utilized most commonly in big food establishments, some with specialized uses and some are optional. Microwave ovens have greatly increased their use in the food industry. Foods can be prepared ahead of time, frozen or refrigerated during the slack periods, and cooked or heated quickly in microwave ovens. Blenders are used to chop, blend, mix, whip, grate, and liquefy all kinds of food. A blender is a very useful appliance. They vary in the amount of power, voltage, or wattage. Others vary and do not do the same jobs. And that's all for today. Please click the subscribe button. Thanks for watching. See you on my next video. God bless. Thank you.